Hey guys, Checkers here from ClimaxCombo once again. It's time for this week's leaks of the week. Shin-chan SAO once again this week. This is the final week for Shin-chan, so we'll be wrapping those cards up. So I hope you look forward to the final cards, and nothing left to do, let's get started. First off, we have this Wind Trigger Climax, which combos with this 2-1. The 2-1 is 5k, level multiplier in front. And the combo is when you play it, you can pay 1, choose one My Home Papa Hiroshi from your waiting room and play it onto any border on the stage, which is this card. So this card is a 2-1 8k double R. During your turn, for every other family or kindergarten character you control, this card gains 500 power. So if you have a full field, it can hit 10k base. So low multiplier, always good late game assist. The combo's pretty good. You just pay 1, bring it from your waiting room, so you don't have to play it from your hand or anything. So it's not that hard. It's still pay 1 for equal cost just by playing it. But the 2-1, 500 for every other only on your turn is always kind of annoying, because that means it's weak on defense. So it only hits 9k on defense if you have this. But on offense, with the combo, you'll have 9k if you have a full field, 11k plus the 1k1, so that's 12k level 2, which is pretty good. So all in all, this combo kinda whatever, because this card's not too good. Consistent power is more favorable, like usual, and there are probably other Climax combos that are better in the set, but it's not bad. It's an okay combo to run. Moving on, we have this 1-1 3-5. This is also a level multiplier for family and kindergarten characters, and it has a startup, pay 2, choose one of your characters, and it gains 4500 power until the end of the turn. Pay 2 for power, yeah, I don't think that's very worth it. And level multiplier at level 1 is not worth it, because it still only gives, it's the same as a 500 in front assist, because level 1s only get 500 power. So holding on to level multipliers until 2 is better, but this effect is kinda lame. So yeah, not that good. It's TD level multiplier, which is kinda weird. But I mean, you could play it and then you have an easy time transitioning to your late game assist, because it's just 500, but it's only 3-5. And I believe Wingslayer does 3k, and that one card does 500, so it can be killed from the back row. So yeah, it's not too good. Moving on, 3-2 Lifa. I showed you guys this last week. When this card's playing from hand to stage, you can put the top card of your clock to your waiting room, and it has a climax combo with this 2k1. On attack, pay 1 and search for 2 avatar net characters, and then add them to your hand, then shuffle your deck. So green healer, which is cool. 2k1, so you break even when you use a climax, and you get to +2, which is crazy. Pay 1 +2. So it's pretty good. The combo's pretty good. You get to search down your deck. It really depends on how, thinning out your deck is only useful sometimes. Sometimes it can fuck you up, but you get to +2. That's pretty cool. And yeah, green healer, it's okay. It's not that bad. Just a good double R. So yeah, it's pretty decent. Good for green decks. Maybe it's chill. Alright, moving on. Next day. Free stock 1 soul for red, and 1L that combos with it. When this attacks, you can pay 1 and choose a family or kindergarten character in your waiting room, I believe, and return it to hand, and this card gains 1k power to the end of the turn. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So you get to salvage, you get a stock, which pays for itself. So you basically salvage for free as long as you do the combo. It's break even, because this does minus you by 1 when you play it. And it gets 1k, so 6k. It's not bad. Probably wouldn't run it though. There's really good combos in the set, so you don't want to have to fill your climax lineup with something like this, because there are other combos. But it's okay. It's a U. It's pretty good for you. And yeah. Next, 002K. When you have no other characters, this card gains +1 level and plus 1500 power. And sorry about that. And pay 1, choose one of your opponent's level 0 or lower center stage characters and send it to its owner's waiting room. So 3/5 level 1 as long as it's by itself, which is pretty cool. And it also has a good effect. You can pop a level 0. So you can use it to pay out climaxes. You can also kill like suiciders at the same time. You don't want to. I wouldn't. You can kill suicides anyway because it's level 1. So pretty good card. It's pretty good. 3/5 level 1. Can't that other card get 4/5 level 1? That's crazy. But yeah, also a nice effect. It's a pretty good card. And it's a common. That's pretty cool. Yeah, good red card. Not bad to have. Whoops. Uh-oh. Oh no. That's our next card. Oh my god. Alright. Next. 1-0 backup. 2500. It's a 1k backup. And when you use the backup, you can pay 3, choose one of your opponent's characters whose level is higher than its owner's level, and send it to its owner's waiting room. So, anti-change backup, essentially. This card's pretty good. Paying 3 is kind of a lot, but if you're able to just ruin their whole game level plan, like at level 2 if they change into level 3 and they're like really early on in level 2, then and you back up and get rid of their change, then they are probably fucked, because they probably won't be able to do it again. And then you have, better chance of killing their field after that. It can be really devastating for your opponent, depending on how their deck runs. I wouldn't have a bunch of these in the deck, maybe like 1, 2 might be pushing it, honestly, because you won't really need that effect against every deck you play. But yeah, it's a nice tech to have against those sets that do rely on a change, like the red or rewrite, those kinds of sets. So yeah, it's a pretty good card. 1/1 7k vanilla TD card. Nothing to say there. 2/1 silica 7500. When this card's played onto stage, you can look at the top card of your deck and either leave it there or port it to the waiting room. And it has a ClimaxCombo with the gate. Pay 2 when this attacks. You can deal 1 damage to your opponent and place 1 card from his waiting room to the top of his deck. So, really nice on play effect. You get the top check, which is always welcome. Combos with the gate, that's always cool. And the effect is pretty good. Deal 1 damage, and Silica's level 3 effect, where you place the top card into their waiting room, which basically guarantees the next damage. Not really, because it's 1k1, so they're probably going to hit for at least 2. So, I mean, it makes it a better chance of them not canceling. But paying 2 is kind of a lot. You do get 2 effects, but pay 1 ping would probably be better, honestly. I don't want to be paying 2 for a level 2 combo. It could end the game, but there are other decent ways to end the game, like the level 3 Asuna, as well as, you get me, you get my flow. But yeah, it's okay, just doesn't work that well. It's the other double R. So yeah, not bad, pretty decent. Moving on. 2/1 7500. When this card declares an attack with this 2k1, you can choose a family or kindergarten character from your waiting room and put it into the stock, and this card gains 3k power to the end of your opponent's next turn. Wow, I skimmed over this last time. That's pretty cool. So it's, with the combo, it's 10-5 base for 2 turns, for your turn and your opponent's. You get a free stock. You break even since it's a 2k1. So, pretty good combo. Pretty good green combo, I'd say. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. If you're running green, I'd probably put in a couple, as long as, you know, your climaxes aren't filled up like usual, because there are so many good climax combos in Shin-chan. Like, everyone, like, you can just mix and match. It's pretty cool. Alright, moving on. 0-0, 2k. When you have no other characters, this card gains +1 level and +1500 power. And when this card is played, you can put the top card of your opponent's stock into his waiting room, and if you do, choose one card from his waiting room and place it to his stock. So, 3-5 level 1, as long as it's by itself. Pretty cool. And the effect is pretty good in certain situations. Like, you can play it and, you know, remove their clean stock and put a climax if you want. Or you can put a change target if you want. Like, if they have a level 0 change for some reason. Like Love Lab. You can put the Eddie there. But, yeah, it's a nice effect. 3-5 level 1, you know, it's not only just doing this effect, it's also a decent beater. So yeah, this card's pretty good. A lot of level 0s that are pretty good. Dang. So there's 2 cards that have this effect. 1 level and 3-5. Yeah. Pretty good level 0. Speaking of level 0s, this one's not that good. 3-5, when you have 4 stock or greater, this card cannot declare an attack. So it's good if you have 4 stock or less. So like level 0 and 1, at the very beginning of 1, easiest 3-5 in the world. But, you know, once you start racking on some stock, you're just going to have a dead card that can't do it can't do anything. It can't attack, so what's the point? Like, having a beater that can attack after 4 stock, that's not good. That's not good. There are plenty of other level 0 options in Shin-chan, so there should be no reason to have to run this. Random, +2 soul, climax. Exciting. Aseo 00 Sugu. Pay 1 bond for Kirito, which was leaked the next day, and I'll show in a bit. Change, pay 1, discard a card from your hand to the waiting room, place this into the waiting room. Climax phase change, choose one of these 1/1s and play it onto the original border. So this 1/1, 6-5, pay 1, place the top card of your deck. When this climax is placed onto your border, and this is in the front stage, you may pay the stated cost. Search your deck for 1 level 1 or lower avatar character and play it onto any border on your stage and shuffle your deck, and that character gains 1k power. So, first off, we'll talk about the combo. Gold bar 1k1. So 7-5 with the climax. Pay 1 clock. Bring out a level 1 for free. Hopefully it's cost, because there's no point bringing out a no cost one, since you're getting it out for 1 stock anyways. And it gets +1k, so you potentially have a pretty high 1/1 out. Not for free, because you still have to pay 1 clock, but, you know, you bring him out. You don't have to play from hand. That's always nice. And she's a change target, so if you want to do this, pay 1, discard a card, and kill this, and bring out a 1/1 6-5 that will probably not die, because 6-5 is pretty big. So then you'll have it for a little while. If you happen to have 2 stock and this in your hand, and this in the waiting room, then you can bring this out, combo, bring another 1/1 out. So now you have 2 big guys that won't die that turn. It's whatever. I don't like it. I personally don't like it. But it's not bad. Gold bar not bad. Because you still get the plus if you trigger it. It's not bad. It's whatever. And the bond target is pretty decent. I'll explain when I get to there, though. So yeah, that's whatever. Moving on. 1-0 event. Repeat the following action until you level up. Place the top card of your deck into your clock. Choose one level 2 or below character from your waiting room and play it onto any border on the stage. Place this card into your stock. So you get a free stock. You get to play a level 2 from your waiting room for free. And this, you would only play this card if you're like 1-5 at the least. Like if you were 1-4, then you wouldn't want to play this because you take 3 damage for free, and it's like it's not worth it. 1-5 or 1-6 is pretty decent because you're gonna level up soon anyway, so might as well get some advantage while doing so. You get a free stock and you get a free level 2 out there, so not a bad event. Yeah, it'd be cool if this was a different effect though, honestly. Like Wing Slayer. But yeah, not bad. 0025, pay 1, place this card into the waiting room. Look at the top 4 cards from the top of your deck. Choose up to 1 family or kindergarten character and show it to your opponent, add it to your hand, and discard the rest of the waiting room. I think it's pretty bad because you have to pay 1 sack it to, I mean, get 1 card. I don't see what's why. It's not even like this 2-5 has a whatever pretty bad effect. Like comparing it to a pay 1 discard a card search. You get to break even. This is break even, I guess, but it doesn't stay on stage. Like it kills itself without doing anything except, you know, breaking even. That's kind of dumb. I don't like it. I don't like it. I just don't like it. 0-0. Saitama Crimson Scorpions. When another one of this card declares an attack, this card gains 2500 power until the end of the turn. So if you have 2 and one of them attacks, one of them's 5k. Big whoop. Shitty level 0. Level 0s, there are so many decent options for Shin-chan already. There's no point. You don't run this. It's just a comment anyways, so it's bad. It's bad. 0-0, generic 500 in front, TD assist. Nothing much to say there. 1-0, Kirito. When you have 5 or more cards in your hand, this card gains 2k power and accelerate. Place the top card of your deck to your clock, and you can choose one of these 1-0 event backups from your waiting room and add it to your hand. And the 1-0 event backup is just 2k to an avatar or net. Excuse me. So 106k because the condition is pretty easy to fulfill. 5 cards in hand, and you know you can clock for this backup whenever you want. So it's pretty cool. Decent 1-0. The backup forces you to run blue because you can't use the backup without blue, and you don't. I wouldn't use this card unless you're running the backup because then he's just a 6k 1-0, and at that point there are other better 1-0 options in the set. And he's a bond target for the Sugu, so it's okay. He's good for blue and green. If you're running blue-green, then there you go. Those are the cards you got. But yeah, it's okay. Last day, 2-1, 4k. Assist all your characters in front of this, get 1k, and place this card to rest. Choose one of your family or kindergarten characters, gains 1k power to the end of the turn. So, good not good. It's a, okay, it's good. It's a good assist. Because 1k in front. You don't want to stick with 500 forever, but I'd still want a little multiplier. And it's a nice startup effect. You can pump something 1k. If you have two, you potentially like 1k to something. Yeah, it's a good assist, late game assist for red. I'd still try to get a low multiplier instead, because I think there were like two already, 2 or 3. Not, yeah, but it's okay. It's good. This card 002k. For every other this card you have, it gains 2k power. So if you have 3 on stage, they're all 6k. That's crazy. 6k level 0. Oh my god, unstoppable. But yeah, not good. 4k if you have 2. So if you run 4 and you get 2, I mean, relying on other cards for your stuff at level 0 is not good, because there's already that level 0 plus 1 level 3-5. I mean, that's good enough. It's not like you need much more. But yeah, level 0 options are good already, so this card sucks in comparison. 1-0 level 1 Suicider. That's crazy. I think level 1 Suiciders are really good, because they're just so disruptive to sets that rely on good 1-1s. It's just really good. Like, now you have a solid level 1. Oh, I don't remember if they already, like, what other level 1s they have, to be honest, but this right here makes their level 1 game nuts, I think. That's my opinion, though. 0025, place 2 characters to rest, choose a family or kindergarten character, it gains 1500 power. Yeah, not too good, because, I mean, who needs power? No one needs power. It's nice, but I don't know. It's just a TD, so it's not that good. And 3k vanilla. Exciting ender. Last card. Exciting last leak for Shin-chan. So, Shin-chan boosters and TDs are now out. So I'm sure you can find the card list somewhere. Maybe I'll link one in the description. We'll see. Yeah, that wraps up Shin-chan. Looks like a pretty solid set, to be honest. They got pretty good level 3s. I think there's only one healer, actually, if I looked at it. But I don't think it'll be that much of a problem, unlike other sets that have only one healer, like Robonotes or Gargantia. But they have a lot of other good stuff as well. Like, their whole game, like 0, 1, 2, 3, I think they're all pretty decent, pretty solid, which some of those other sets lack. But yeah, I think Shin-chan's a pretty good set. Like, the cards look promising, so we'll see what people have, what kind of builds people do and stuff. But yeah, pretty exciting. For some damn reason there was no SAO leak this day, which was annoying. I was sad. But SAO should continue next week, and I think that'll be the last week, because the boosters do come out next Friday on the 25th. So look forward to that, guys. And yeah, that about wraps this Leaks of the Week up. So I'll see you guys next week. Ciao.